Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, and we may be in the bluegrass state, but blue is the color to avoid if you love the homestanding Louisville Cardinals. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Stanford Cardinal taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Cardinals will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Stanford's offense will take the field first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation and make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest.
Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will go to work for the first time today. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make it? Like, does he choose to go after?
He's running free down the middle. The 30. Past the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Louisville!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. It's on target and complete. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Oh, what a move.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cardinal come to the line, facing 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first. at the 27. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. He'll try the left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with the running back. Hard running there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Stanford at the line on first down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. They'll give it to Johnson. Brought down, but not before he pulled his way inside the 10 to the 8. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Johnson looking to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll do it himself. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. They'll give it to the back. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes a catch at the 10. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. We put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Here's the handoff. Makes it past the marker. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Johnson wants to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Hall. Speeding down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Stanford!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him direct.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it. He has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
Gives it on the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Moving past the 25. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Johnson looking to throw. Got him down. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Working that left side. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Good timing on the quick out. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. The give to the back. Nice move there. Got enough space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Memphis. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking downfield very late in the half. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Stanford set to boot it deep to start this 2nd half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring move.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. A strike downfield. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to Brown. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the 1st down.
Rides the back on the option. The give. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Cardinals! Excellent pass by the back on the option. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They'll rely on running behind the big left tackle here. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Using his feet. There he goes. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a... So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it. He's knocked down a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. A run for the quarterback. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Golden. Across the 25. He's got room. Touchdown Cardinals. And that one will give him the lead. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan, limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game.
Handoff to the low back. Just enough there to get it to the 25. A pickup of 2. The Cardinals come to the line, needing a few inches to move the sticks. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll try the run. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Golden. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Hit as he throws. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Coverage team does a good job, touches it dead, no return on this one.
And that is such a costly turnover on special teams because they've got the lead, but with that giveaway now, they've completely opened the door for their opponent.
Wide receiver going in motion. Johnson looking to throw. With the catch, it's Brown.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Gashing the D on the right. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Rommel's ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back and leaves it. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And after that punt, that's where they'll mark it. It'll be just inside the 35-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got a man, it's Richardson. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. From the red zone, it's Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Handoff to the fullback. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Stanford! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And defense has set him up. They didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 22. Great place to start for this offense. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Blackburn. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had.